What's up, guys? Another Void here with more World of Tanks for you. Subscriber replays. This is going to be the last week of subscriber replays where I show people that actually did not win. None of these people I've shown so far won. They just had some pretty interesting replays. Now, this replay was sent to me by Kook111, is that right? I'm not sure. He's in his T-57 Tier 10 American autoloading heavy tank. This is an awesome tank, and I cannot wait to get this tank. This is probably the tank in the game I'd like to play most. I do have some French autoloading heavies with 6 rounds still per magazine, but this thing, it just takes it's awesome. It's got awesome, well, I mean, it's got pretty good armor, and it's got decent speed at 35 there. It's got really nice penetrating gun here. Let's look at it real fast. 269 pen, and he hit the Pershing, but it must have been like a track or something. So he goes to reload the magazine right there, which is probably a good idea. It's just getting into position still. So they have pretty decent armor in the front, which is something the French heavy autoloaders really lack. Their top plates on the Frenchies are okay if you don't angle them at all, because they do have that pike nose a little bit. But you have to just get hit perfect to not get hit, though. I don't like that. So here, he pins down the E100 with the first shot, and then puts the second and third and fourth shell right into that bottom plate. Perfect way to take on the E100 in this kind of tank, and that was kind of what I thought was. It's not really surprising, I guess. It was to me, just because I've never really driven a lot of these autoloaders. But it's a great idea of the guy sticking the front of his tank out like that to lock him down with your first shot by taking out his track. And then especially if you have this pen, just work on his lower plate. So here he is, first shot again, working on the track. Second one hits a little high on the top plate. Oh, third one gets some damage, and fourth shot gets another 375 of damage. He's done tons of damage on this E100 right now. Then he just backs up and waits for reload. This reload looks like it's, I would say, 30 seconds or so. It looks like it's about 30 seconds, which is not that bad for 4 shells. That would be, it's 30 to 35, I'm not really sure, because I can't tell on the replay. But that's a lot of damage you can pump out with these tanks. Now, he doesn't get the track on that one. He was working a little too quickly. He's got 2 shells to finish him off. Can he do it? BAM! 4 points right there. Now, this is, again, most of the replays I've shown so far, it's not really how many points they get, it's really how good the replay is. It's more how fun it is to watch. So, he works over that E100. Kind of a noob for just sitting there on the E100 and not changing his strategy. It was kind of obvious he was getting just jacked up by Kook here. So G-Dub Tiger, always a first priority, puts the first shell into that guy's face. 3 more shells to work with here. Should be easy to take this Pershing out. 460, nice. Oh, not taking his time. And now he's got to reload. Wouldn't have taken him out anyway, really. But would have been gotten a lot more damage into him, and that probably would have been the final shot on him right there from the 4502P. So he's going to come up and use this guy for cover a little bit, which is a great idea. As long as you don't get too close to him so he can't back up. That sucks. And boom! Pershing's dead for another 3 points. That makes 7. So here's T-34. Oh, man. The only thing... There we go. Another 3 points there. That makes 10. The only thing I've noticed, and I do this too a lot with the autoloaders, is since you have more than 1 shot kind of per reload, oh man, why didn't somebody tell me about that? There we go with the map. Is you tend to take kind of wilder shots because you don't feel like you have to hold your shots for the perfect shot as much, and that's what kind of kills it. The best way to run these autoloaders is to make every shot count and not feel like, oh, I've got extra shots, because it'll be that 1 shot that you need to get off that doesn't get you the kill or allows the guy to kill you or something like that. So it's really a good idea to take your time with each one of your shots. Also, I think the American tanks are easier, the American autoloaders, because the French seem to have longer aim times, which is really annoying. It's super annoying to have those long aim times. So he decides to reload the 1 shell. Probably a good idea. It looks like they're capping anyway. It's pretty much done here. Although I might have not reloaded, because now you would have got the shot on the Tiger. But anyway, he's dead. Not the greatest replay, really. I just love the T-57 and wanted to show you the footage and how to take down those tanks that are just poking out like that. It's a great way to take them out, even with the French heavies and the French lights, I think. So anyway, let's get another replay. This next one is kind of hilarious. So here's the second replay for the heavy contest week 5, batch 1. This is from Stan King, I think it is, and God Zero's correct there. If you change your World of Tanks, I don't know if the change password get 300 gold thing is still going on. It's been about a week since they announced it, a little less than a week. Anyway, also there's a new Facebook page up. If you had liked me on my previous Facebook page, because I'm changing it more to a away from just a regular profile. But also the real reason I'm talking about that is the next replay contest type. There's a poll up on the Facebook page, so click like on the type of replay contest you'd like to see next. There's 5 different types. The Facebook page link is in the video description. Again, it's a new Facebook page, so make sure you click the link to go to it and like it and get it all set up so that you know where it is. So Stan King is in his KV5, which was there was a sale for it on the 2-year anniversary this last weekend. That's maybe where he picked it up. I'm not sure. Interesting tactics he's going to be using on people. Do I have it on? Yeah, I do. Fixed camera. Well, at least I noticed it before I started shooting. So he's going to do some weird tactics with this thing, which is going to be pretty cool. One thing I also wanted to say is it looks like 500 likes, 20 shares, 20 favorites was a little much for you guys. Let's get 300 likes on this video, and then 15 shares, 15 favorites. Let's try that. It should be pretty easy. If 1,200 or more people are watching the video, it shouldn't be that hard to get 300 likes, 20 favorites, and 15 favorites, 15 shares. It seems really easy. If you're watching the video and you like these videos, just hit the like button. There's not a lot to it. I don't know. So another hit on the low. Look what he's doing. He's got back armor to this guy. A lot of people think this is the better way to drive. Well, some people anyway think this is the better way to drive the KV5 because it's harder to get hit. Now, he's actually getting hit at least twice by now, so I don't know how much this is actually working for him. Again, he gets hit right there in the side. If we look at where he's been hit so far, it's in the back lower plate and the side, so I'm not really sure if that's better. A lot of people say just try to hide the R2-D2 and you should be fine. So I don't know, that's probably what I would do. Buy the KV5 this last weekend because I decided to buy the IS-6 instead. I think the IS-6 is a better tank. So he and his buddies are working on these guys right here. They got about 4 or 5 tanks they're going up against. Again, the mini-map is too small. Let's see how this backward strategy works out for them. So anyway, I think the next replay contest is going to be a lot more fun. It's when you see what kind of replays we're going to be doing. So he gets a hit probably in the R2-D2 right there, or the lower, maybe the side armor right there. And then the low gets just totally jacked up right there. A shot right on that front cog, as well as getting damage on the low itself. The low really gets hurt trying to brawl. I'm decent at brawling with it, but you definitely don't want to stick the side of the tank out like that. That's probably the biggest way to die. So he's dead. Kind of 1-2 punches with him and Lego Love there. I think they're all part of the Lego clan. Let me look at that. Yeah. Lego Lover 72, nice. So getting a lot of damage on these guys and just really holding this line very well. Looks like the 8, 9, 10 line is working its way up the side there, just tearing through the enemies. So this is great. Holding these guys off the cap is really what you want to do. On these encounter maps, for some reason, nobody likes to drive toward the cap. And then people... I've actually got a video, or I mean, I've got a game where I drove up into the cap immediately on Himmelsdorf and just sat there and capped and won the game. So you got to really pay attention on these encounter battles because a lot of them, it's hard to get to the cap in time to stop the cap. So you have to pay attention to that. And it might take a lot longer to fend off the guys that they were trying to beat on the other side of the map. And then by that time, the enemy is capping the base. So here's another low, putting his front out there. And he's got a front fire right there, and he's dead. That's 8 points now for Aston. Another guy, what are these guys doing? Not really sure. Okay, he tracks another low. These guys really don't know how to drive their tanks. You're not supposed to stick your side armor out like that. It's really stupid. Again, another side armor. Okay, I'll track you and get damage on you. Whatever. I guess that's why these guys are dying. Boom! Another low goes down for 12 points. The 50T is not far behind. He's one shot from death. And boom! Oh, he doesn't get it. Ram him! Ram him. I would really like to see the next replay contest be rams, since nobody seems to ram. And boom! Now, A-Ston is almost dead. 50 hit points left. T20 should come in with an HE round, probably kill him. Didn't even hit him, so now he's using that butt armor again tactic. T20 gets hit in the side. T20 not using HE. Looks like the Yog 4 right there. Not using HE. And here it is. Boom! You're dead. Another 3 points, which makes it, let's see, 16, 19 points. This guy is a beast. It's really just, I wanted to show you this replay, mainly because this guy is having such a lucky game right here. He really should be dead, especially if these guys knew what they're doing. Every enemy so far has given him side armor. Look at that. They're both doing it. I can kind of understand why the T20 would do it, because T20 has really bad front armor. With a 175 pen gun, it still could be pretty good, especially if you're driving at an angle. But, you know what? If you drive like that, you kind of deserve to die. And he's still giving him side armor. He's not even tracked. What? He's fighting him basically from the front. Boom! 1-2 punch almost knocks him out, and he's dead. So, this guy is just Aston had a great game there. I just wanted to show you that kind of funny looking replay. Again, replays can be sent in until the 26th. After that, that's the end. I'll be cutting it off. And next week, you'll be able to see the winner, so stay tuned. Again, if 300 likes, 15 shares, 15 favorites gets you a bonus replay video. So let me see those likes and stuff, guys. Later.